hello. Let's see how this looks. All set up. Looking at it a few seconds delayed on my iPad. Maybe this one. Hold on. There we go. Okay. How's this? That's better. Hello, Hyena. Hello, Lolo. How's it going? How you doing? Hello, hello. Okay, let's still want to go more this way. There we go. Hi, everybody. How we doing? You're all good, Lila? Welcome. Hello, Veronica. How's it going? Just a little bit closer. I'm doing great. I'm doing fantastic. Hello, Galaxy. Hello, Carissa. Hello, Natalie and Dollface. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing today? Hello, Kate. How are you? Yeah, Galaxy Nova, that's a great question. I don't have a great answer for you. Just gotta link it. There's Google stuff about it, but I am not an expert on it. Thank you, Veronica, for subscribing. Throw some gas tanks out to Veronica. Appreciate you, my friend. Thank you for subbing to Tier 1. Throw those gas tanks out. Hello, Chris. Hello, Melly. Hello, Catherine. Thank you, Lila. Hello, Lizzie. I saw that, Veronica. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just got home from work. Cool. Hi, welcome back. Aggravated from work. Do you want to talk about it? Dish it out. Let's hear it. Just to check, double check. We hear. Oh, okay. You hear a lot of background. We can retry the mic. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. How is it? Is it good? Bad? Herself a gas tank. We love to see it. Is it good? Background sound a little bit better. When I unplug it and replug it back in. Did it get better? Did it get worse? It's much better? I don't know why. Okay. From now on, I guess I'm just going to plug and then replug the microphone. Thank you, Hyena. 3-day streak. Better? Okay, good. Cool. Hype train incoming, y'all. If you want to sub, do it on the hype train, baby. Get on there. We're headed towards 1,000 subs, and 100 subs, and once we do that, we are going to Epic Steak. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Everyone says it's gonna be great. How's everybody doing, y'all? Talk to me. What's going on? We're here at a Restaurant Week restaurant. It's very exciting. They have a little fancy menu for us. What's going on, everybody? If you have Amazon Prime, you can sub for free. That's true. It's good. I'm glad, Patricia. Good. Hello, Joe. How you doing? Let's read the drinks. Let's see what kind of drinks I got going on here. Southern TikTok for a year, then you left. I was sad. Sorry. However, glad to find you here. I'm glad to. Sorry, I can't sub here right now. All good. If you do link that Amazon Prime, you have to do it. It's easier to do on a PC, and if you have an Android, you can do it on the phone. But it does mean a lot if you do that to me. I'll tell you what. If every time someone subs at all today, but even with their Amazon Prime sub, I will stand up and I will do my best at a cartwheel. How's that? That's your motivation. I believe in you. Thank you. So cold where I am, just lying in bed with 3 kitties and a dog. Oh, does sound cozy. I just realized in the Netherlands we can't join polls for points. Oh, that's so weird. Hello, Fallon. Feeling meh today. I failed an exam for financial accounting. I'm sorry. For what it's worth, I would fail it even worse than you did, and probably everyone in this chat would. I'm sorry. I know I'm a recently single mom, yet they want me to fly to Ohio for 2 weeks on Christmas. That is wild. I had to pay for dinner the first night and just can't afford it. I'm going to tell them I can't go to dinner because I have RA. What's RA? Rheumatoid arthritis? That makes sense. I mean, honestly, that's a very tough thing to do to an employee who is a single mom and who has kids. Is there any way you can get out of it? Hello, Ashley. How you doing? And yes, there you go, cherry mochi. Okay, I want to get a drink. I'm kind of thirsty, and I asked them to turn the heaters on because I was cold, and now I'm a little too hot. I know. So these are like kind of like blazing. Yeah, I think I'd rather be a little chilly than this hot. Thank you for turning them on, though. We tried. Ugh, I'm sorry, Dolphins. I'm sorry. Do you have somewhere your kids can be though, at least for that time? I hope you do. Okay, let's get this drinks go. Let me get the drinks. Okay, we've got some drinks. Some drinks. They have cocktails. Can't do that. Mocktails though. They have a Negroni AF alcohol free, which we got last time, and I remember not being like super over the moon for. Well, Scarlett. And then but they had the spicy pineapple margarita last time, which was delicious. And then the other thing by the way, we should do the Will Lily spill on herself thing. Your best friend is stepping in his mom too. That's nice. I'm glad you have that. That's why I pointed out that they hired him. Someone's having a loud convo. We did the spicy pineapple margarita. Last time we didn't do the iced golden latte. I think I'm going to start with that. It's got turmeric, ginger, black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, agave, oat milk. And it doesn't have coffee in it unless you add it. So don't worry about that. So let's start with the iced golden latte. How's that sound? Did the prediction start? Okay, so you're guessing if I will spill on myself. I believe most streams and so far I have spilled on myself because I'm a little bit klutzy. Oh my god, thank you, Myrrh. Y'all, Myrrh just gave 1,000 bits. That is a lot of bits. Thank you, Myrrh. Throw some gas tanks out for Myrrh. That is so sweet. Y'all, these gifts go a long, long way. Like, I can't even begin to describe how far these gifts go for me. Not just to pay for the food, but also to pay for rent, Nuggets, medicine, my medicine, all these different things. It is so hugely appreciated. So thank you, Myrrh. Throw those gas tanks out for them. And now we're only 500 bits away from our first Lorcana pack of the day. Get excited. Just needed to come and say hi. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, my friend. You're the sweetest. Yes. Actually, before you leave, do you want? Should we go Goofy or Mickey when we do hopefully eventually open a pack? What do you think? I'll let you pick, even if you're not here. Goofy or Mickey? You can pick. Just need to come and say hi. I voted no for the first time in my life. I'm so crazy. Hey, maybe today is the day. Today could be the day. And I'm wearing white, so that doesn't bode well. But fingers crossed. Goofy, you got it. No, trauma dump. Well, to a certain extent. But what you said is totally fine. Totally fine. You're having a rough day. Is everyone having a rough day today? I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, Minecraft. That is no fun. May I ask what the backstory is about Ding's tanks? I don't know what you mean, Victoria. Hello, Cherry Waves. How are you? Well, yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Things tanks? Yeah, it's yeah. You can absolutely talk to us about things. Oh, with gas tanks, totally can explain that. So, it originated on TikTok, but essentially, one of the ways that I will often describe how helpful and meaningful the gifts that y'all give are is this like analogy that I think really makes sense, where if you think of me like an engine or like a car or something, and the car is going to keep going. Like I'm the engine, I'm ready to keep going forever, right? I got nothing stopping me. Well, the only thing stopping me is I need gas, right? And in the real world, that means like money to pay bills and pay for the food, right? Like able to sustain myself so that I can do this every day with y'all. So when people gift, we show appreciation with the gas tank emojis to say, you just put gas in the tank, thank you. And it's not just for me, it's not just for you, it's for everyone else watching, because we all like being here. At least I think so. I hope so. Hopefully. So that's why. I hope that makes sense. Of course, Lila, I'm not having a rough day. You know what, Daisy? You get that. You go to Vegas. You have a good time. What are you doing in Vegas? You got plans? I've only been to Vegas once and I had a blast. And I like a little blackjack here and there, but I did everything except that when I was there. I went to Omega Mart. That was a blast. I went to a couple escape rooms, had a great time, ate some good food. It was fun. It was really hot, like really hot, but it was a dry heat, so maybe it was a little bit easier, but it's still really hot. Hell's Kitchen, cool, and RuPaul's Drag Race, fun. That's really cool. You have to let us know how it goes. I have quite a rough life with severe. Okay. CFS is chronic fatigue syndrome. ME is. Don't tell me. Muscular and something? Entropy? I don't know. And being bedbound for 98% of my day all day. Ugh. Sounds miserable. I'm sorry, Lila. But today was a good day for you, so not everyone is having a rough day. Ugh. Yeah. I'm glad that is a good day relative to you, because that sounds pretty. ME is the same thing as CFS. Okay, gotcha. I dated someone a long time ago who had CFS, and who boy, was that no fun. It just kind of happened like a year before I met her, and was really, really debilitating. So, hello, Kim Rocks. How you doing? Okay, so we're gonna get the the iced golden latte. I'm gonna tell you what, y'all. You too, Kim. Damn. Everyone is just on the Ugh, got laid off again. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. It's miserable. I'll send some love to Kim. Send some love to who else? Lila. Send some love to who else is it? Minecraft. To Dollface. Y'all just throw some hearts in the chat real quick, because I think some people could need them. Might need them. I'm doing great today. I had a good morning. I had a very productive morning. I edited that video that I posted, which I'm very happy with. I walked Nugget a few times. That was pretty much it. But yeah, I was proud of myself. I did not procrastinate by playing this video game I've been really into, Ghosts of Yote, where you run around as this like samurai on a mission for revenge, just totally wrecking these evil dudes. It's great. Uranus must be in retro. Yes, something like that, Lila. It's the same person. Wicked is my favorite. My little one was Elphaba for Hell. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. You deserve to feel great. Thank you, Kim. And I'm sorry again. Yeah. Ugh. I fell in love with Elphaba today. Wait. Because of Catherine's kid doing that? Is that what you mean? Or is there something else? Because I know that movie's coming around the corner. Oh, you know what comes out on Friday is the new Predator movie. I'm so pumped for that new Predator movie, y'all. Hoo boy, I love Predator movies. I mean, I love movies like that in general, but it's the same guy who did the last Predator movie, which is great. Could I do a iced golden latte, please? Appreciate it. No espresso, please. Thank you. At least with you just now. Oh, you just watched Wicked today. Wow. Oh, boy. I'm sorry, kid. Yeah, well, yeah, that's fun. So you don't have to wait a whole year like everyone else did. Am I watching Alien Earth? Oh, I watched Alien Earth. I thought it was really good. Not quite what I expected, but it was good. I thought it was great, and I'm excited for the second season. Yeah. Saw the trailer for the second one. The second one looks great. I mean, I don't know if I'll see it in theaters. Maybe I'll see it if someone wants to go see it with me, I might go see it. I'm definitely curious because I liked the first one more than I thought I would. I was a musical theater kid growing up. I was in a million different shows. I was all about the show tunes and the Broadway life, and that's what I wanted to be when I grew up. And but then at some point it just kind of dropped off. But I still have like nostalgia for Wicked. I don't remember much of what happens in the second act. I know there's that song that everyone knows, the For Good. I remember that song because in my high school, these two girls would always sing in it. Anytime there was a chance to perform, and there was a lot of chances to perform, they would always sing it together. And it's like, okay, those two girls are going to sing For Good again. And they were decent at it. It was fun to listen to, I guess. What do they do if no espresso? Oh, it's turmeric, ginger, black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, agave, and oat milk. Just no espresso. So, honestly, it stands on its own. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for the bits, my friend. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Kim, I'm sorry you're going through it, girl. Feel for you. But now we're only 400 bits away. Thank you. From our first Lorcana pack of the day. Maybe we'll pull that iconic Mickey, perhaps. Maybe. Maybe. I made a face hugger mask for Halloween. That's so cool. I'm so jealous. I would love that. The Frankenstein movie. Oh, yeah. I might watch that. Maybe I'll add it to the list. Yeah, that's to the list. I went to Spirit Halloween yesterday, and everything was 50% off. Oh, and you got a Wicked blanket, an Elphaba cup, and a Grimble cup for $35. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Excited for the season, the final season of Stranger Things. You know, I think I watched seasons 1, 2, and maybe 3. I don't know if I finished 3. I didn't watch 4. I might watch 5. I don't know. I never was like, oh my God, Stranger Things, my favorite show. Maybe I will. I don't know. I'll go with you. Just need to fly across Canada. Making fajita sandwiches for dinner. Yummy. Thank you again, Kim. It's very sweet of you. Another 100 bits. I appreciate you. Now we're only 300 bits away from a Lorcana pack. Exciting. I don't really know what the movie is about. For Wicked, it's about this green lady and her self-absorbed friend. It's set in the Wizard of Oz universe, so it's like, you know, there's Munchkins, there's a wizard, Jeff Goldblum's in it, there's magic, there's songs, it's a musical, and it's about like this friendship, this unlikely friendship between Elphaba, who's the green lady, and her friend Galinda, and you know, things go from there. It's fun. It's good. It's good. And there's a great song at the end of the first one that is like, I'm sure you've heard before. It's got like the iconic like. I've not seen Wednesday. Favorite board games? I haven't played board games in forever, but I played the Star Trek deck building game a bajillion times, and I loved it back in the day. My brother is taking me to see the new Wicked for my birthday. That's fun, exciting. Season 1. Okay, you didn't really talk about Wednesday. Happy birthday in advance, Catherine. Yes, happy early birthday. I want to see part 2, but I moved to a new state with no friends, and I know my husband won't sit through it for 3 hours. Well, Veronica, why don't you just go alone? I'm a huge advocate of going to the movies alone. I do it all the time. I would say like 70 to 80% of the time I'm at the movies, I'm there alone. And the reason is, I don't know. I like movies, and movies aren't really a social experience anyway. In fact, if you're talking to your friend in the movie theater, I'm not happy about it. I am the person who will shush. I will shush. I will go get the manager or whatever. If, you know, you just tell me you're not going to stop talking. I think it's so disrespectful. So it's like, I've been to movies with people plenty, but it's, you know, you're just sitting next to them. So I find it like a nice way to unwind when, you know, on the weekend when I got nothing going on. When's my birthday? My birthday is January 31st. So, you know, go ahead and start planning your birthday gift. I'm kidding. I enjoy going alone to the movies. Better than being distracted by anyone, right? Yeah, I feel that. If you live near me, I'd totally go with you. Good. I could go alone. Maybe I'll go on a date alone. Take yourself out. Get yourself popcorn or, you know, whatever snacks are feeling right. Treat yourself. It's great. And like, I don't know, it's just, I find it cozy. And so my home movie theater, the one that's closest to me, where I am an AMC A-list member, which just means I pay money to get quote unquote free tickets every month. Most of their theaters have reclining seats. So it's kind of like lying down, which is great. They have a wonderful IMAX screen, but there's no reclining seats in that theater. So even when there's the option to see IMAX for no additional cost, I still often will choose the reclining seats just because, like, I don't have time to be sitting upright. I want to be lying down. I want to be relaxing in the theater. It's only the next time I'll probably even see a movie in IMAX is the next Christopher Nolan movie, which is next year. I'm seeing the Predator Badlands movie in couple days, like when it comes out, and even then we're going to one of the reclining seats because they have the Dolby. There's like the regular theater they call it Laser, AMC Laser, but then they have the AMC Dolby, which is not an IMAX, but it's a bigger screen and it's like better sound. so it's kind of a halfway point. I usually try for that theater. It's good. I hate when people talk in the movies or when they're on their phones and I can see the light from the screen. Daisy, me and you both. It is so rude. It's like just if you were gonna do this, just wait for it to come out and do this on your couch. Like no one cares if you're on your phone when you're watching it at home, but we all are paying to be here. So have some dignity and respect, for crying out loud. Start Amazoning my upgrade wish list. I will. I certainly will. I'm not even sure what I really want, but I'll start looking. I can do a movie at home, but it has to come with a cuddle. That I get to. My birthday falls on Thanksgiving, so nothing fun is open. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's unfortunate, isn't it? My birthday, luckily, never really falls on anything. It used to fall on the Super Bowl, back when before they changed the calendar so that it will never happen on my birthday again. I was born during the Super Bowl halftime, and I was very quick. They called me the the touchdown baby, or like halftime baby, or something. They had like a nickname for me because my labor was 30 minutes long, which was just enough time during the halftime for people to not miss any of the game. Isn't that funny? Hello, Vamp Love. How you doing? Thank you very much. I've been invited to make an Arabic dish at an organization to feed queer and trans refugees. Nice. That's fun. I want to go to a 4D theater. You know, I would love to go to a 4DX theater. I am not huge on because I have to wear contacts. I don't want to wear glasses on glasses. And the nearest one is a little far away, but I'm open to it. This Friday? Cool. Hello, Knots. Hello, hello. That sounds like a ton of fun and delicious. Yes. My poor brother's birthday is Christmas Eve. Oof. Oof. Have I had ramen with fried chicken on top? I don't know. Have I? Maybe. I don't know about fried chicken. All right, let's try. Ooh. That would have been a record on how fast I would spill. The very first thing that I do is spill on myself. I'm going to put a little bit of insurance here on top, okay? This is, one more time, a golden... I flip to a different page. Iced golden latte. It's got oat milk with turmeric, ginger, black pepper, cardamom, cinnamon, and agave. So it's sweet, spiced. It's not spicy, but it is spiced. It's nice. Very refreshing. Definitely a very Middle Eastern vibe to it. With the cardamom and the ginger and turmeric. It's quite good. I'm not sure, Lila. Lily, I'm counting on you not to spill. How many points did you put in for it, Jens? We're only 11 months, 3 days apart. That's not... Wow. Your parents were... they were not wasting time, huh? Not at all. It was like, what, 2 months out, and they're like, all right, let's go again. 500. Okay, I'm gonna do my best for you, Janice. I promise. All right, shall we read the menu? Y'all call out things that you like. You think I should get it? So first off, we have the Restaurant Week menu. San Francisco Restaurant Week is like, it's happening this week, I guess. I didn't even realize until I got here. Where basically restaurants across the city will provide a special menu that's a little bit more less expensive to kind of get people through the door, so you can go and sample a bunch of restaurants. So the Restaurant Week. Oh, hello, Daxu. How you doing? Welcome. Thank you for coming. They were busy. Yeah, they were busy. So the Restaurant Week menu gives us a 2-course meal for $25. Not bad. The first course can be either Mexican corn fritters. Did we do that last time? I think we did. With corn salsa, chipotle aioli, coconut parmesan, and cilantro. Yum. Or green falafel. By the way, this is a vegan restaurant, if you didn't know. Or green falafel with soy, tzatziki, red onion, and cilantro. Interesting. And then for the main, the second course, you can either do a kale Caesar salad. And I'm going to read these ingredients because it's interesting. Lacinato kale, gem lettuce, farro, that's like a green, levain croutons. Levain means... Wait, levain isn't bread in French. What is levain in French? Something else. Rise? I don't know. Coconut parmesan and vegan Caesar dressing. Interesting. Right? And then the second option for a main would be a curried chickpea tartine. I don't know. Toasted sourdough, vegan mayo, celery, red onions, pickled sultanas. I don't even know what a sultana is. Y'all have to tell me. Arugula, Aleppo, and it's served with chips. Interesting. Interesting. Let me catch up on the comments. Thank you, Scarlett. I can't imagine. I don't feel like, when I'm tired or overwhelmed. I feel like I just pushed out a baby and you're taking care of it 24/7, then feeling making another one. Yeah, I can imagine. I think a lot of people feel that way. Your parents, though, or I guess Catherine's parents. Hello, Tina. How you doing? Jen Lettuce, maybe. Such difficult names. I know, right? Oh, my mic is pushing. Okay, hold on. Is this better? Better. Sound like an aquarium. Can't with cilantro. I'm sorry. I love cilantro. Oh, it's a raisin. That makes sense with the curry chickpeas. They do raisins with those. Okay, so that would be the restaurant week menu if we wanted to go that route. But let's look at the main menu. Oh, they even tell us what's in season this month. We've got cauliflower, summer squash, shelling beans, berries, melons, stone fruit, peppers, fresh peppers, eggplant, cucumbers, tomatoes, and corn. Big lump with knobs. We got snacks, appetizers, salads, pizza, and plates. And yes, so let's read these. I wish I could look good in the ear. Oh, well, thank you, Scott. I appreciate it. Y'all like my new Princess Peach shirt? I don't know if you can see from this far away, but a friend got me this shirt from the Nintendo store. It's got a little Princess Peach running. It says Peach. Isn't that cute? What thing on this menu would I never pick? Let's see. We'll get there. I honestly don't understand the hate towards you. You really inspire me to be more open about things. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you, Daxu. That's very sweet of you. Thank you. Okay, snacks. Athenian eggplant with tomato, dill, garlic, olive oil, and seeded flatbread. The seeded flatbread here is really good. They have red pepper hummus with olive oil and iced vegetables. I don't know how I feel about vegetables being iced. I know they're not frozen, they're just cold, but something about that rubs me the wrong way. I just think about like trying to bite into a frozen carrot. I can just say cold vegetables, right? Eggplant sounds yummy. I'm usually not much of an eggplant person. But we'll see. Spicy cucumbers with sesame, gochugaru, which is like a spice, red onion, avocado, and furikake, which is like a topping, like a garnish, an Asian garnish thing. Usually got like seaweed and sesame seeds and stuff like that. French fries and green falafel, which is the same thing that was on the restaurant menu. Appetizers. Thank you, Minecraft. Growing up, my mom made vinegar-soaked eggplants with walnuts, a Middle Eastern dip. I'd try that. Beet tostadas. Not big on tostadas because I prefer a soft taco. And I know that tostadas aren't a taco, but it's kind of like a taco, but instead of it being taco shaped, it's just flat. It's just like a big chip with stuff on it. So I'm not really into that. Also, I think that's going to really up the spill factor on this shirt. So we're going to pass that one. They have curried cauliflower with mahamara. That's a red pepper and walnut dip, I believe. Toasted almonds and cilantro. Open to it. Mexican corn fritters with corn salsa, chipotle aioli, and coconut parmesan. And then a mezz plate. Now this is the big boy, okay? If we get this, that would be like the main thing we get. It has green falafel, red pepper hummus, Athenian eggplant, marinated coconut feta, arugula quinoa salad with pomegranate vinaigrette, and seeded flatbread. It is a big plate with a bunch of stuff on it. It's quite filling. So that would be the big thing. We might get dessert on top of that, or we could go across the street and get ice cream. We'll see. Okay. Only soft tacos? Tacos and donuts, perhaps. Perhaps. Is that why you're a lesbian? Well, I'll tell you what. I got nothing against eggplant at all, as long as it's attached to a girl or non-binary family. Beet toast, Mexican corn fritters, and the mezza plate. Okay, so far I would say that the mezza plate probably has most of my interest. Perhaps. Salads and bowls. They have a beet salad. I do love beets. It has arugula, pickled fennel, citrus, farro, savory oats, and coconut yogurt vinaigrette. That actually sounds kind of good. The kale Caesar salad, which we read before, there's either a small or a large. And then a masala bowl, which has tofu, chickpeas, and cauliflower braised in a masala sauce. It's like an Indian sauce. Ancient grains. Hopefully they're not that ancient. I feel like it kind of goes bad after a while. That was a joke. Green chard, pickled carrots, soy, tzatziki, cilantro, and lemon. Maybe. Maybe. Am I into Big Peach? Of course. Pizza. They got 3 pizzas, and again, vegan pizza. They have a green forest pizza with chimichurri sauce, broccolini, mushrooms, smoked cashew mozzarella, shredded coconut mozzarella, arugula, lemon, and coconut parmesan. An interesting pizza, to say the least. They have a spicy sausage pizza with marinara, red onion, basil, mushrooms, jackfruit Italian sausage, Calabrian chili, coconut mozzarella, and coconut parm. And then finally, they have the fall pie, which has truffled fava milk bechamel, shaved Brussels sprouts, pear, red onion, smoked tempeh bacon, chili flakes, smoked cashew gouda, aged balsamic, and coconut parmesan. Interesting. Hello, Rachel. Masala does sound yum. What's the restaurant's name? It's called Wild Seed. Wild Seed. Then they have, last but not least, 5 plate options, mains. The curry chickpea tartine, which we read before. It's on the restaurant week menu. They have a spicy chicken sandwich. I've had this before. It is excellent. It's been a while, so we could think about this one. It's crispy Tyndall chicken. So it's like, I think Tyndall is made from seitan, which is like a wheat. It's made from what's it called? Wheat protein, basically. So it really does a good job of pretending to be meat. Really, really, really. Green and celery and green apple slaw. That reminds me, I have a really important question to ask y'all. By the way, yesterday I put up an Instagram poll, and 68% of people said that they prefer fresh spaghetti and 32% said next day pizza or pasta spaghetti. My brain. So for those of you who said that next day spaghetti is better, you're wrong and you're canceled. But more importantly, last night I came across something and I want your opinions on it. I am getting there. Not quite there yet, though. Thank you very much. Maybe another 10-ish minutes. Thank you. All right. Did it. Hold on. It didn't save to my... I'm just going to show you a picture of what it is. And y'all are going to tell me what you think. Okay? I need a gut reaction. This is a very, I think, important product that we all need to be aware of. Okay? We all need to be aware of this product. It's almost pulled up. Here. This is Kraft Macaroni and Cheese Apple Pie flavor, a limited edition real mac and cheese flavor that tastes like apple pie. Macaroni and cheese sauce mixed with seasoning. No. It is busy. It's a good, right restaurant. It's a note from you, says Jer Bear. I'm not saying I would like it necessarily, but I am saying I would try it. Jens, what do you think? Oh, the mic. Still? Okay. The reason I think it would be good is the following. Apples and cheese are good. That's easy. We like apples and cheese, right? A pie, like pie dough, like a quiche, for example, pie and cheese works. Pie crust and cheese works. It's basically like cheese and bread. They like that too. So why not put them together, right? There are 2 stumbling blocks that I see here, okay? 3 stumbling blocks, and I'm not sure. Still no sound? Hello, Queen Veronica. Are we good with that? Are we good? We're good? Audio? Good? There's sound? Okay, great. I think stumbling block number 1, cinnamon. I don't know how that's going to work. But probably the biggest stumbling block of all is the artificial apple taste. Because there's a big difference between apple and green apple, right? Quote unquote, the artificial of green apple. I don't think green apple in mac and cheese would work. But I think if you found your way to just like an apple mac and cheese, I think there's more potential there. You know what I'm saying? Have I ever eaten sweet noodle kugel? Not only have I eaten sweet noodle kugel, back in the day when I worked at a summer camp for like a bunch of years, I taught cooking classes, and sweet noodle kugel was one of my favorite things to teach. That stuff is delicious, and I am very good at making it. Van L subscribed with Prime. Okay, so I said that if anyone subscribed with Prime, I would do my best at a cartwheel. I'm now regretting that promise, like quite a bit. Throw the gas tanks out for Van L regardless. God, how the heck am I going to do it? I don't know how to do a cartwheel. I don't want to hurt myself on stream. How does this even work? How do I do a cartwheel? Okay, hold on. Oh, we hit a 10 out of 10. Okay, that's an immediate pack that we will open in just a sec once I do this. So does that mean we're at 90 subs? Is that what that means? So only 10 more, or am I crazy? What do we hit? We hit some 10 out of 10 goal. That's a pack. Okay. How you like that? How you like that? I'm just saying. Olympic level is right. That's right. Move over, Simone Biles. Is that her name? Move over. Move over. All right, let's open a pack real quick. I'll do it right here. Can y'all see well enough, or do you prefer when I flip the camera? Like if I do it like this, is it good? Or do you prefer when I flip the camera? Let me know. This was for off to a rough start? No, I'm doing great. Are we good? Or do you prefer when I flip the camera? No, you can see well. Okay, I'll do this. I'm just going to pull these, and I won't know. You will see them before I do. Can someone explain what these cards mean? It's like Pokemon cards, but with Disney characters. Abenja, One Jump Ahead, Winnie the Pooh, Montanui, Hey Hey, Cinderella, John Silver. That's our first rare. Our second rare is Grandpappy. I have no idea what this card is. What is it? You can't see pics of the cards? Oh, that's pretty good. Oh, it was too high? I'm sorry. This was our holographic. A holographic rare, which is not bad. Ursula's shell necklace. Nothing too crazy, but yeah. Are they meant to be played with or collected? Yes to both. I mostly collect them, and I want to play with someone, but I currently don't know anyone in person to play with. So, oh no, I got you, Minecraft. We need a slow-mo card unpacking. Okay, I'll tell you what. We get another 300. We're 300 bits away from the next pack, which is already ready to go. If someone wants to, I'll do it slow-mo. And I'll do it when I flip the camera so I can be a little better at it. Okay. Let's see. Okay. They have a curry chickpea tartine, spicy chicken sandwich. They have an orecchietta a la pugliese, which is pasta, with broccolini, garlic, chili flake, and beyond hot Italian sausage. That's what they called me in high school. And coconut parmesan. They have an Oklahoma smash burger, smashed impossible patty, shaved onions, lettuce, tomato, special sauce, and fries. It's called Lorcana. Hello, Stacy. Time travel to 2006. That's when I lived in San Francisco. Wow. Do I ever get nervous or anxious before a date? Sure, of course I do. And then a Mediterranean veggie burger. The things I'm between right now: the spicy chicken sandwich. Well, I guess I'd consider the restaurant week lunch, because then we could do the green falafel, which we haven't had before, and I mean, honestly, I'd try the curried chickpea tartine or the kale Caesar salad. I'd try that too, even though there's not much protein in there, but the falafel has some. Or I would be open to the mezz plate, which has a bunch of stuff on it we could try. It's a big old plate. Or the spicy chicken sandwich. What do y'all think? I'm open to all of these things. 2006 SF feels like a perfect movie. Yeah, maybe. Your birth year? Baby. Although 2006, what? 16, 19-ish? Does this mezz or mezze? Okay. Rachel likes the mezz plate. Get the special items. Special menu. Well, they're not special menu items. They're all on the regular menu. They're just slightly cheaper-ish. Thank you, Veronica. It's like probably smaller portions. It's all on the regular menu. Gotcha. Crunchy or dill? Yeah. Or we can try a vegan pizza. It's a tough one. Like, I've done the mezz plate before. I've done the spicy chicken sandwich. It's been a little longer. Which one will be less likely to spill? I'd be less likely to spill on the spicy chicken sandwich. Gotcha, Scarlett. Thank you, gents. The first pizza sounded yummy. The Green Forest pizza with chimichurri, broccolini, mushrooms, smoked cashew mozzarella, shredded coconut mozzarella, arugula, lemon, and coconut parm. Yeah. Have we done a fit check? Informally. But we can do one at some point. Just remind me in a little bit. It's tough. User52, could we do a poll? Pizza, mezz plate. I said that right, yeah? Mezze. Or chicken sandwich. Let's do that. Yeah, in cartwheel form, you got a fit check. In cartwheel form. I will say, this jacket's a little tight. My arms have been getting so jacked. I'm just so strong. God, I'm sorry. I'm just so strong and muscular. All right. I think I'm hearing more mezz plate. I'm probably the most excited about the mezz plate. Thank you, Catherine. We'll do the poll anyways, and if user52 is already setting it up. I haven't had pretty much any of this recently. It's been a long time since I've had any of it, so it's fine anyways. If user52 is able to do the poll, great. If not, we'll just do the mezz plate. Will Lily spill on herself? 9 of you said yes. 7 of you said no. But most of you bet on yes. There's way more. So if you were to bet... Okay, interesting. Yeah. Y'all weren't very... those of you who were going in for the big point payout didn't believe me. Anyways, so what were we talking about before? We got the food. We did a card poll. What else is going on, y'all? Talk to me. Don't let that chat die out. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell me what you're going through. Tell me that juicy gossip. That juicy gossip that you were hearing from your neighbor, from your friend. Madeline, okay. Is it freezing? Watching you eat lunch because I'm too broke to get my own. I hear that. Do I have any gossip? Kind of. I don't know if I can say it, though. I do have gossip. I just don't know if I can say it. It's fine. It's fine, user52. It's fine. I'll just get them on this plate. I'm currently planning Christmas gifts, so that's my fun plan today. Ooh, tell us any things. Yes, Zoran, my man. I hope he wins. I know it's not Virginia, New Jersey, but fingers crossed. And Prop 50 in California up for today. Hopefully, turn some seats in the House. What's the gossip? I don't know. I voted for my ex-girlfriend's father for mayor. Is that good? I think it depends on the ex-girlfriend's father. My fiance's dad, who we haven't heard from in months, just texted him out of nowhere asking for gossip. Really? He was just like, "Hey, kid, what you hearing around the block? How have I been feeling about the switch from TikTok to Twitch? It's an uphill thing because I don't have an audience here, or I don't have nearly as big of an audience here, but it is way safer. It's way better for my mental health. Um, there's definitely pluses. There's definitely pluses. Y'all still prefer Twitch? I know most of you, when I've asked, have said yes, I prefer Twitch. Some of you definitely have said TikTok. I think because for the most part, people who are here are on TikTok more, so it's a little more easy to just like pop in. But yes, hi name, how are you? Any gossip interesting? I mean, yeah. My cousin broke up with his girlfriend. Also, did your partner have any gossip? If so, what was it? My cousin broke up with his girlfriend because he found out she was sleeping with multiple guys in a night. Ooh, that's a lot. That's honestly, I'm not saying it's a good thing. Cheating is bad, but multiple, like, just bouncing around, like, why not just go multiple rounds with one person? Need that much diversity? Okay. Yeah, that's bold. Um, he's a good guy. She was a good ex. Oh, there you go. Yes, Twitch, this Emily. Hi. Could I do the mez plate, please? It's. I know. I've had it and I love it. Yeah. All right. Thank you. Nope. All good. Thank you. Emily likes Twitch. I love Twitch. Seems we can have more personal conversations without trolls making us feel awful. Yeah, that is nice. Sounds like their ex-girlfriend had a fun night. I hope so. Girl had a need, certainly. And look, I've been there. Not in like a cheating way, but it's, needs are needs. I'm currently living in fear of what I'm going to lose next. I'm broke. I'm dreading Christmas. I'm sorry, Dollface. Sorry. She would hook up with one guy and tell him to leave so she could have. Really? So it wasn't even her bouncing. She was just like, all right, I got a 5:30. So, bounce, baby. Gift bags out the door. Wow. I mean, good for her. Not the cheating part, but if this was independent of the cheating, good for her. Good for her. Get it, girl. I mean, I hope that whatever guys there are doing a good job, because it's possible that the reason that she's needing more is like that someone's not up to par, I should say. Or maybe not. Maybe she's just hungry. I don't know. Just trading them out. Yeah. Here's some tea. One of my friend's daughter's fiance was blanking with her. Whoa. Hold on. One of Catherine's friends, got it, daughter's, okay, fiance, got it, was living with her mom. Wow. Oh, wow. Wow. That's wild. That's crazy. To like go behind your partner's back for their mom is insane. Like clinically insane. Why? Why? And also, why as a mother would you do that to your child? It's crazy. I'm all for a good time, but not while you're in a monogamous relationship. Yes. Thank you. Next. Indeed, Amber. That is crazy. That's exactly what I said when I found out. Right? Why? Like, if you're the daughter in that situation, you lose two people that day, because not only is your partner hopefully out, so is your mom. Like, could you ever forgive your parent for doing that? I don't think I could. Like, how unhinged and lacking in empathy must you be to do that to your own child? That is crazy. And I know this kind of thing happens, but geez. She went and lived with her dad, my friend, for a few weeks, and then she left him. She went back to him? Get out of here. Why? Why? What could he possibly have said to get her back? I don't think you can really recover from that. I could never recover from that. Or the relationship could never recover, I should say. She went on the We're All Insane podcast. Is that actually a podcast? Aren't those people thinking, well, how did I end up here? I'm not sure what you mean. Certainly, Lila. That is true. Jeez. OPs. That is wild. Absolutely wild. How long ago is that? They have, oh boy, they have 2 other kids with each other. What? And she was pregnant at the time, right? And her reasoning going back was because that is, I'm not going to read that out loud. That is deeply upsetting. And also, problematic, manipulative, abusive. Wow. Owen Wilson, wow. But not even in a funny way. That's crazy. That is insane. Oh, I've dealt with that I've dealt with that before and sent the cops for a check-in every time. Yeah. It's not your problem. Like, it's not your fault if they do it, and it's not your problem because you're done with them. Wow. She's currently still pregnant with the baby. This all went down 3 months ago. Damn. So much betrayal from your own mom, partner, to go back. What a humiliating thing to do to yourself. Ugh. Do people on the street sometimes ask for selfies? Yeah, here and there. Last weekend, I was at the farmer's market. A group of like teens were like, "Aren't you really Latino?" And I was like, "Yeah." And like, "Can we get a selfie?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." Thank you, Becca. Sometimes love is really blind. Love in quotes, for sure. I can't with these people. I don't know. So sorry, what are we talking about? We're talking about the Catherine's friend. No, Catherine's friend. Hold on, who was it? There's someone Catherine knows was pregnant with a kid with her partner, and then her partner went behind her back and cheated with her mom. And then she went back to the partner. Crazy. She needs to take the kids and leave and not look back and report to the courts and authority. Yeah, absolutely she should. But like, again, oh, wow, that was quick. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Look at this, y'all. Now you see why I was so worried about the spill. Let me see. Can you see the whole plate? I gotta check in. Yeah, that looks pretty good. All right. I hope once the hormones are settled, she realizes and leaves. Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, I hope she leaves before then. The high school catfish. Oh yeah, where it was the mom. It was the mom the whole time. Yeah, that's crazy too. Beautiful no notes. Oh wow, beautiful note. Wow, oh my god, horrible. Where it was her mom harassing. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that absolutely insane that it was the mom the whole time? If you don't know, it was. I didn't even watch it. I just saw enough online about it. It was this kid and maybe her boyfriend or something who were basically getting harassed by an unknown person on the internet, I think, or text messages or something. And it went on and on and on and on, and they couldn't figure out who it was. And in the documentary, the mom was like talking about the twist at the end was that it was the mom the whole time, and it was a documentary. It was the mom harassing her own child. And for some reason, the mom agreed to be in the documentary because she's crazy, I guess. And there's videos of people reacting, like, someone who's already seen it will show their friend and they'll film their friend's reaction when they find out it was the mom. And they're like, oh, it's fun. Text and internet, yeah, totally. If he's willing to make those types of threats for leaving her, who knows what kind? Yeah, exactly, Catherine. Exactly. Gross. Gross. All right, food looks amazing. Can y'all see it okay? I'll try and give you close-ups as best I can, and I'm going to really do my best not to spill here so that those of you who believed in me today will be rewarded. The seeded flatbread is so good. It's warm, it's chewy, it's healthy, but in a tasty way. It's got, look at that. I don't know if you can see. All right, I'm going to put, so again, this is vegan, okay? So we got, it looks like feta, it tastes like feta, but it is vegan, and it's coconut feta. I'm going to put some of that in there, put a little bit of the red pepper hummus, and a little bit of the eggplant. And I'm going to just really try not to spill here, okay? Here we go. Look at that. Wow. Mm-hmm. Wow. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's good. The feta really tastes like feta. Like, it gets it. I'm actually, it's kind of on the line if I'm, would I know? I need to eat it by itself to see would I know if it was feta. Coconut feta if I wasn't told. I'll have to try in a second. Mm. Mm. Wow. So my cousin had been with her husband for 13 years, 2 kids. They just bought a new house. Then she found out that he, who's a teacher, had an interaction with several of his students at the time. Okay. He got fired, good. And the police got involved, good. My cousin left him right away, good. But her friends were like, you're throwing your marriage away for that? He cheated, don't all men? What kind of friends does this cousin keep? Not only did he cheat, I think cheating is the lesser of the evils here, way lesser. I would much rather have a husband who cheats than a husband who has interactions with 15-year-olds. Jeez. Like, the cheating is not the biggest issue by far. Like, not even close. Not even close. Like, not even a little bit. Damn, that is insane. Did she go back? Yeah, exactly, Lila. There are a lot of good men out there. Yeah, and he is not one of them. Not even close. Like, sounds like he belongs in jail, actually. And look, I get how cycles of abuse work, but jeez. That is something else. I can't. These kids never saw their father again. Good. My cousin said I can never trust him again with my daughters. Of course not. How can I ever explain this to my kids? Of course. She did the right thing. I would also never speak to those friends again. Ew. Big, big ew. I hope the families press charges. I really hope. Because that's what needs to happen to that guy. He needs to be punished. To be a teacher, look, as someone who used to be a teacher, I used to work in childcare. I was a substitute teacher for a while. I worked in like summer camp setting for a long time. I ran an after school program for a couple of years. Like, I have worked with kids, okay? And one of the reasons that I burnt out from childcare, especially running the aftercare program, being in charge of it, was in business, if you do something wrong, or if a deal you're working on doesn't work out or something, the worst that can happen is you lose all your money, which again, not a good thing, but that's usually the worst thing, run out of money. When you're working with kids, even something as like simple as taking care of kids after school. The worst thing that can happen is much, much worse. Okay. And for that reason, it's really hard to have to deal with parents. And I burned out. But I will never forget the responsibility that I felt taking care of someone's child. It is their most valuable possession, is not the right word, but they are the most valuable thing to them. And to be a teacher and to go in with an ulterior motive that is so sick and manipulative and disgusting, I can't even fathom that. Like, why? Like, you're just a predator. You're using your job to meet your own sick and twisted ends. I don't get that. Okay, hold on. I dip on comments. Mm-hmm. Your friends want to stay with her, right, Catherine? Friends pretending like this is just how men are. No, that's not how men just are. Some men are, but not. Look, I get it. Men have done a lot to deserve not benefit of the doubt, but to accept that and to be cool with it is crazy. I do too, work at a daycare, so you know. He's being punished, not working in the field anymore, and in 24/7 therapy. Good. Does that mean jail? I worked after kid too, and it's tough. Kids are tough, right? And it's like, it is tough. When I was in high school, I was in a program called NJROTC. It's an Army Navy thing. One of the instructors had an affair with one of the students who was, he ended up getting fired and his wife left him. And then they got married. Okay. Look, you do you. You do you. Don't, but whatever. There was something like that at my high school. I wasn't there for it. I had already graduated, but I heard about it. One of the athletic people, I don't know, I didn't know those people, but they were like involved with the sports of it all. He did something similar with a student. And I remember the part of the story that stuck with me is that he allowed her to use his private shower because apparently he had one. And that was, I guess, and people like saw them out shopping together. And I think I don't know if he had a wife. Actually, I'm not sure, but wow. My first job at 18 was an after-school daycare. It is a very hard job. My job at that daycare was like, I had 4 or 5 teachers on any given day, or teachers, we called them teachers. They were teachers on any given day, and I was in charge of the teachers. And my job was just to put out fires, not actual fires. Kid is having a bad day. There's a fight. There's an injury. We need this kid picked up at this weird time or something, or all these different things. And like a million things went wrong every single day. And it was difficult. And like parents are not that understanding when things go wrong. Like, how do you tell, like, for example, there was this one kid, and of course I won't give any names, but there was this one kid who it was very clear that his parents were like not giving him the attention he needed. He was like desperate for attention and his parents were always late to come get him. We'd always have to stay late because of this kid. And this kid would act out because his parents, I think, just had him because, I don't know, they could or they were told to, I don't know. And he was like the devil. He would be so mean to other kids. He would break things. He would scream at us. It was just he would see red, and we had to deal with it. And his parents didn't want to believe us because they didn't have time for him, even as it was, much less him being a problem. And that kind of thing was just like made my life a living hell. It was hard. The boys will be boys argument. I hate that. I used to work as a speech therapist in primary school for kids with special needs before I got too sick to work. But it really is so vulnerable. Dropping your kids, the most important things in your life, and trusting people who work there. It takes a lot of trust. It does. And like, the thing is, things do go wrong. Like, kids get in fights on the playground. They fall. They get angry, they get mad, they have bad days, they do things. Like, it's impossible to just send your kid to a daycare and nothing ever happen, because that's just, it's kids. They're chaotic. They're like, as a teacher, you can't control kids. You have to rein them in and just try to direct them as best you can. It's a hard job. Yeah, Catherine. The runners, there's this kid used to try and run out of the school into the, oh my God, what a Darwin Award in the making. 3 staff with that child at all times. Yeah. That's what I tell people I do. Insane. Insane. Yeah. I learned a lot at that job. I'm glad I had that job, but I'm even more glad that I don't have that job anymore. Do I ever wonder how that kid is now? My little brother was exactly like that. Now he's the most quiet, respectful guy you could ever meet. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he's fine. I mean, he's probably like in college by now, right? Probably like doing the math. Yeah, if he's not in college, he's probably about to be. I hope he's good. I hope he's good. I harbor no ill will against him as an adult. As a child, I harbored plenty because he was really made me miserable. And like I wanted to just kick him out of the program, and I would, like, every day I'd ask my boss, please, can we? And the thing is, we were an expensive daycare, so like every enrollment was important. So I never did, but I should charge double. Your kid got bit by another kid. Yep, I had to make calls like that. Oh, what was it? I forget exactly. Yeah. Even though I work at daycare, I'm still scared to send my kids to one. Yeah, as you should be. Hope for the best, expect the worst. Yes. Tea in here is piping hot. I agree. I taught kids before. It was a bittersweet job. Yeah, because you can't win them all. Some kids like don't have the support they need to, thrive. And it's tough to see. Play themselves or bite their lips. Yeah. Because parents are not, and parents also don't always believe you, right? Because a kid could do something bad on the playground, and you tell the parent, like, so and so did this, and then they go home and they're like little master manipulators. They know exactly what to tell their parents to get them to believe them, and they tell their side of the story, and they're believed, right? Sometimes that happens. So how do you tell a parent who believes their lying child that they've been lied to? How's the dating scene going for me? It has been doing a little bit better the last week or so, I will say. I did talk to someone at a bar when I went out the other night. Chatted with someone. It was nice. But beyond that, not really. I've gotten a couple matches recently. Just a couple, but nothing crazy. I'm sorry that's not going great for you. Anyone else got any luck in the dating scene? I preferred... Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah. Boys, I don't know. Girls, they had their unique challenges. I remember there was this like group of 4 girls, and they would have been like 2nd or 3rd grade-ish. And they were all friends, kind of. And there was just like constant picking at each other. It was like emotional warfare between these girls for no reason at all. And someone every day would get their feelings hurt. Parents would get upset, like, so-and-so said this to so-and-so. It was bad. And like, I don't know. Hold on. Girls were better behaved. Not for me, honestly. When's our date? Oh, I don't know, Catherine. You call me. In your recent video, was that an actual person view? You mean in the video I put out today, was that an actual person I was talking to? Yes, absolutely. They approached me. Do you like to make the move first? Did you prefer to be approached? Either one is fine. I don't have a preference. I'm flattered to be approached. I usually am the one to make the approach because it's just kind of my thing. Um, I'm more dominant in general. I'm the top. I'm the dom. I'm the mommy. So yeah. Your name's Scarlett, and they were a joy to teach. That's fun, like that. Too afraid to put yourself out there. I get that. I get that. It does take a lot of confidence to do that. Typing a story, but the sending keeps failing. Interesting, Scarlett. I mean, I get it, but I also don't want to not going to change myself just so I can, do better in the dating apps. Because even if I did and I got more matches, I wouldn't necessarily be like I'd be selling myself as someone I'm not necessarily. And it's you're kind of suggesting more small things, but I'm just doing me. I'm doing what makes me happy, and hopefully people see that. I get it, Scarlett. I get it. No, this is really, really good. Personality-wise, what do you look for in a woman or a partner? Kindness is number one. Like, I need empathy. I need an empathetic person, someone who can understand other people's feelings. I need someone who is willing to go out of their way to help others. I love an ambitious person. That doesn't mean like business ambition. I don't need you to want to be rich, because I'm not even necessarily like that. But I want to see a potential partner chasing after their passion, right? The thing, like having a thing they want and going after it, whether it be work related or personal, whatever. Like maybe they want to go bird watching and find that one rare bird. I don't know. As long as they're like chasing the thing in life that makes them happy, that's important. Um, Personality wise, kindness, ambition. I won't date anyone who's not very, very much left politically. Um, the personality trait of thick booty. That's one word. THI. Hi. Really good. Thank you so much. Yeah. My best friend got a call from her kid. He's 5's teacher today. That some kid had pushed him and hurt his hand, but she also said that he yelled something not so nice to the kid who pushed him, but they agreed he would tell his parents himself. So my friend was worried that he said something really bad. Turns out the thing he said was poo poo. Is something about the vibe, and that's the worst you can call someone. I hope so. I hope so. I hope it stays that way. Empathy, yes, absolutely. Goal oriented is very much attractive. Sounds like we're a match. Hit me up after your divorce. Hit me up, Catherine. Where are you located? You San Francisco? Bay Area? Look, I am single. I am, in fact, ready to mingle. Up in Washington State. All right. Okay. We met on a stream. Just a flight away. Yeah. God, that feta is really good. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, it's close to feta. I probably would notice something different about it if you didn't tell me, but in some ways I like it more than feta. It's a little softer, little fattier in a good way. I like it a lot. I prefer it to regular feta. The tartness is still there, That story of the year. We met on a stream. It was coconut feta, yeah. And this drink is a perfect pairing for it too. Like, delicious. Been inspired by this meal to eat olives out of the jar. Amber, you're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? This is a iced golden latte. No coffee. It's just oat milk with like cardamom, cinnamon, other things, peppercorn. It's like a kind of like a Middle Eastern-ish spiced little milk drink. It's good. Yes, leave a low-life man to be with a woman that's super sweet, kind, and would treat her partner like a queen, and vice versa. I could do that. I can do that. Well, how are you going to celebrate your birthday in January? A great question. Anyone have any ideas? I have no plans at all. Usually around my birthday, San Francisco's. Oh, what day is my birthday on this year? Can someone look? January 31st, or this coming year? Usually San Francisco Sketch Fest is happening around my birthday, so probably there'll be a show around that night that I want to go to, but I don't know what else. Isn't Mediterranean food good? You're over here blushing? I'll try to imagine that. All right. Any spills so far? God damn it. How does that even happen? Wait. It's just a little dot. I don't even... You see the speck? It's right there. Can y'all see that? It's so small. Thank you, Jens. Thank you, Amber. And it's a brand new white shirt. I've never worn it before. Ugh. I can never do it. I didn't even notice it until I looked down specifically to check if I'd spilled. It's okay. It's Catherine. It's okay. I don't even have faith in me anymore. I'm an embarrassment to twitch.tv/LilyTino. I bring shame to the name twitch.tv/LilyTino. Wow. It was bound to happen. Was it, though? Was it? I don't even know when it happened. That's how small of a spill it was. Did you survive too? Pick the outcome? I can do it. Yes, I spilled on myself. Congrats on your points. Congrats on your points. White shirt attracts food and drinks. I guess, but why? That doesn't make any sense. Doesn't attract. I get it. I agree with you, but like, is there really like a magnet in this shirt? It's not. That's not how that works, right? Both, Scarlett, in different ways. Both in different ways. The finally won. Congrats, Dollface. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe I've done this. Let's try the salad. Falafels are kind of cold by now. I don't have to be that careful. Ooh, that's a good falafel. My shirt is disguised as Nugget. He's with us today in the form of my shirt. I feel that, Skeletor. I mean, I love both my parents. They both impacted me in big ways. I talked to my mom and dad both a good amount. I probably talked to my mom a little bit more, but I love them both. Ooh, I have a question for y'all. In a hypothetical theory, in a hypothetical universe where I travel somewhere in January, what chain restaurants would you like to see me eat at? Throw some out. What comes to mind? I feel you, Scarlett. Chili's, Red Lobster, Culver's. Oh no, I'm not going to Canada. You mean, is there a restaurant named Canada? A chain restaurant in Canada. I've never heard of it. Bob Evans, Texas Roadhouse. It's pretty loud in Texas Roadhouse, right? If I'm not mistaken. Vegan? There are not many vegan chains out there. You need to see Taco Bell. Well, we could do Taco Bell in the city of San Francisco. We certainly could. Nobu. I guess that's a chain. Really loud. Yeah, that's my only concern about Texas Roadhouse. I was the opposite. I grew up with my dad. My mom abandoned us. I'm sorry. That's true. We have never been to Red Lobster. Or Outback. Yep. Texas Roadhouse, probably too loud. Yeah. What's Veggie Heaven? Never heard of it. Piccadilly. Interesting. Piccadilly's where like you like go and it's like a buffet and then you sit down, right? Or is it like a thing where it's like a cafeteria where they put it on your plate when you ask for it and then you sit? I forget. I went a long time ago. They had one in like the mall when I was very little. Longhorn, Red Lobster. Okay. A Waffle House I would love to do. Taco Bell is too casual for stream. Like a cafeteria. I do remember that. Now, an interesting set of ideas. I hear Red Lobster the most. I like the idea of Waffle House. Do they even have Piccadilly? Does that place even still exist? I'm not going to Golden Corral. I also don't want to have to walk around and get my food. You like the idea of Red Lobster? Okay. It's a sugar factory. I don't know if it's not like it's not like a candy shop, is it? Popeyes. Let's think about sit-down places, because fast food is fun, but I like the idea of having a server and being able to kind of dig in a little bit. Something comforting about Red Lobster. Okay. It's a restaurant. Okay. It's an interesting name for a restaurant that isn't a candy store. And ask for a better childhood. He always gave myself and my brother what we wanted. Sweet. Definitely one man I'll always look up to since his passing last year. Oh, made it my life goal to spread his love and kindness. That's really sweet, Catherine. Canadians also like it. Okay. We don't have Wendy's and Five Guys. I haven't had Five Guys in a long time. Yeah. Wendy's. I don't know. I'm not really into Wendy's, to be honest. Or we can also do there's certain fast foods we can do pretty easily around here. McDonald's is one of them. Burger King is one of them. Jack in the Box that we have close by. Probably a Wendy's somewhere. It's the chain restaurants that are a little further out that are harder to get to. So just think of those. Was Burger King a sit-down restaurant? I don't remember that. Mary Brown's Chicken? I don't think so. At least not that I'm aware of. It's owned by the Kardashians. That makes a little sense with the name. It's difficult to think of chains that aren't fast food. Well, let me try it. Applebee's, Chili's, Cheesecake Factory, Red Lobster, Longhorn Steakhouse, Olive Garden, Bob Evans, Culver's, Red Robin's. That's a good one, Chris. I could go on. TGI Fridays. Good one, user 52. Yeah. There's plenty. Cheddar's? I haven't been to Cheddar's. Rainforest Cafe, sure. A chain restaurant, for sure. It's a little bit, it's got its own little gimmick, but it is a chain restaurant. Hard Rock Cafe. They're out there. Are we not back to banning cheesecake? What do you mean banning it? Just because of that one time a few years ago? Picayos, I've never heard of that. We were at Cheesecake Factory last week, and was it good? Yeah, it was decent. As good as Cheesecake Factory is. Oh my. Y'all can't see it, but the person who just walked behind me was screaming F Trump, and he pulled a tree down. I'm gonna go fix it because no one else is. Hold on. There we go. What a rude person. All right. There we go. Oh, fit check. Fit check. For those wondering. Noise canceling did not cancel that. Panera. Oh, yeah. Panera hasn't been here for a while. Or maybe just not talking. Macaroni Grill. Yeah, that was weird. Thank you, Skeletor. They just like, I'm so. I mean, look, it's San Francisco. I'm not that shocked, but I don't know why they had to pull a tree down. Also, they were just saying F Trump. Did Trump just do something like just now that I'm unaware of? Like, did something big happen? Probably not. It had to be really big to. And they didn't seem unhoused. They had like a nice bike and they were dressed nicely. I don't know. I don't know. When isn't? Yeah, it's a good point. SNAP benefits, that could be to do with that. But like, why the rage right now? Like right now. That kind of rage. That guy was in like a very, very significant rage. That's hard to keep up. Maybe Skeletor. Maybe. Earlier the court refused. That was today? It could be it. It could be it. And look, I get it. If that's the case, I get it. I get that. But also, that restaurant didn't do anything. That tree didn't do anything. I get why you're mad, but it's like, mess with their tree. Not cool. Anyways, they're anti-trees too. Yeah, anti-Trump, anti-tree. Weird. Realize this is my stream again, possibly. No, it's not enough, and salad doesn't usually keep very well. Yeah, I agree, Adriana. Okay, I am full. This was a massive lunch. The bread, dips, some of the falafels. I am full. I will say, I see the ice cream. I don't even want the ice cream. I'm full. I don't know. I'm also kind of tight on money lately, to be honest. So, trying to keep costs down. I thought you sent yesterday to send out. I don't know. I am doing my best to like keep enough track of it to know what's going on, but not so much track of it that it's like dragging my entire emotional state down, because there's plenty of other stuff that can do that, and this is one more thing. We don't do doggy bags in Netherlands, but are you taking that salad? I don't know. It's just arugula. I'm so. It's not going to be good by tonight. It's going to be totally gross by tonight. Go to BJ's. I mean, I go to BJ's every night. Oh, you mean the restaurant? Got it. Yeah. Thank you, Skeletor. I forget what color. It's some. It's a Maybelline Superstay. I forget what shade it is. It is dressed. Yeah. How about this? I'll eat the final falafel. How's that? Watch it dry it, turn it into a smoothie. Ooh, good idea. All right. I want to open the final pack here, but if anyone else wants to donate 300 more bits, that would be a second pack, because we're almost there. A fit check of the food waste free Lily. All right, I'm going to go ahead and clean the table off a little bit. As if for some reason we do happen to pull our Chase card, we don't want it to be covered in food, because that would be bad. Am I right? All right. Yes, it is. Special election to vote on Prop 50. I'm aware. I voted for it. We need to do a cooking stream soon. I'd like to. It just takes a lot out of me, because it's a lot of being on my feed, and the recent POTS diagnosis has made that a little bit more difficult. Okay. I'm going to flip it around. Let's do this. Let's open this would-be final pack, unless, of course, someone wants to give. Oh, wait, hold on. We just got a gift. We just got a gift. Hi, could I have the check, please? Thank you so much. Of course. I love it. I love eating with y'all.
Here is the peek and everything.
Thank you. Perfect.
Would you like a little box for the arugula salad?
You know what? Sure. Thank you. And could I have a printed receipt, please? Thank you so much. Appreciate it. All right. While we are waiting on that printed receipt, let's go ahead in slow-mo. Okay. Well, we're going to open 2 packs because Adriana just gifted $10. Thank you very much, Adriana. That is way more than 300 bits. They said this is in place of 300 more bits. Throw some gas tanks out. That's 1,000 bits. Throw some gas tanks out for our friend Adriana. We love Adriana. They're a mod. They're really nice. When I was on break, they would send me messages and sweet things. So sweet. Thank you so much, Adriana. You are an MVP today, and you are responsible for us getting that last gift. Why won't you show me the chat? I would like to see the chat. I would like to see the baby. Come on. Please. Connecting to chat. There we go. Yes. In slow-mo, I can do. You giggled at the salad question. That was y'all's fault, okay? All right. Now we're going to do the first pack in slow-mo, second pack not in slow-mo. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, Mur picked this pack. All right. Adriana, because of your very sweet gift, I'm going to have you pick the other pack, okay? Would you like? Okay, I'll let you pick between these 3, okay? Do you want to open a Cruella, a Goofy movie, or a Mickey? What do you think? What do you think? All right, Cruella it is. All right, so we will open. We'll do Adriana's choice after. We'll start with Murs. All right, now I was told to do this in slow-mo. Let me make sure my hands are completely free of oil. Thank you again, Adriana. Start thinking about, don't put it in the chat yet, but start thinking about what you're going to guess for the check guessing game. All right. I've been told to do it in slow-mo. We're going to do it in slow motion. Slow motion for me. Slow motion for me. Okay, here we go. Slow motion. Slow motion. Slower? How much slower do you want it? Dang. I'll go slow, but I don't know that slow. It's one thing to go slow-mo. It's one thing to go in like quantum time. There we go. Next one is a rare. I know, joking, Kevin. I'm joking back. All right, we got a Cuzco. Not a bad pull. Pongo. That's a super rare. Not bad. What's the last one? Oh! It's. Oh. That's still pretty good, though. That is a legendary. That's a Pegasus. Is that? Can someone look this one up? That's a legendary rare. That's a good one. It's not an art rare. I don't know. Is it though? And can we look this one up? Here, let me look it up. Here, angle this down. Well, actually, hold on. Pegasus Fabled Lorcana. Okay. Yes, that's the one. Okay, it's not bad. That's a $4 card, which is more than most Lorcana cards cost. It's true. Pretty good. One of our better pulls in the last couple days. Pretty good. All right. So that one was the one that Mur picked. This is the one that Adriana picked. They ought to remind us. When Mur pops up next, remind me to tell them what we got. And what we got was the Pegasus, because I might forget. Does height matter less in lesbian relationships? I think it probably just depends on the person. All right, Raya. Sorry. Rapunzel. Enchantress. Prince Eric. Eric? Consider the coconut. Okay.
We have a restaurant week menu right on top.
Do we?
And then the traditional lunch menu right below.
Card soldiers. A mob song. All right. What's the first rare going to be? An Ursula super rare. Not bad. A legendary. 2 legendaries in a row. Okay, legendary John Silver. What's the holo? It's okay. All right. 2 decent pulls today. Not bad. Wait, are these both legendary? I forget which. I think they're both legendary. I forget which one is which. Maybe this one's legendary and this one's, I forget the name. But those are both decent cards. Not terribly valuable, but better than a lot of card packs we have opened. Not bad. Thank you everybody for making that second pack happen today. I appreciate it. Yes, we are going to do the bill. I'm just putting away the cards right now. Don't worry. Just going to pop them away. To date, by far the most valuable card we have pulled, by far, is the Enchanted Jasmine that we got a few weeks ago. This. You can see how cool it looks. It's enchanted. This is worth over $100 last time I checked. Really only takes a couple of those to quote unquote make your money back. John Silver is a fun one. I agree. I was also thinking, because I don't have anyone to play this game with, that I might just donate all of the bulk cards, like the non-rare cards, to, I don't know if someone whose kids, like friends of mine that have kids, I really don't have many. I don't know. Emerald. Jasmine and Cinderella are your faves. Oh, thank you, Lila. Yeah, totally. They are great. And there is a children's hospital could be good. There is a new set coming out called Whispers in the Well, which is I think kind of like a spooky themed set. And I have pre-ordered a box of them that should arrive later this month. So at a certain point, we will be opening those. So get excited for that. And there is an iconic Ariel in that set. I think there's an iconic Hades in that set. I think those are the 2 iconic ones. Like, because in Fabled it's Mickey and Minnie, and in the next one it's Hades and Ariel. So that's good. I think they might have forgotten. I guess we just wait. So yeah, I'll figure out what to do with the bulk cards. I mean, if I can find someone to play with, even still, I'll have so many leftover cards. I could probably make 50 decks and be good, because of all of the cards we've opened, we have so many cards that I just have not made it into the folder. We should do the spooky theme, and that's what I was saying. It's not like it's yeah, they should have. I agree. Maybe it was originally planned for that, but it got delayed. It's a little strange. It's not all spooky. I heard someone who made like a book to remind you when you stopped reading out of her book. Oh, a bookmark? That's nice. Yeah, that's cool. I don't really do much reading, if I'm being honest, of books at least. I used to, and then I just don't anymore. I don't know. I don't have the attention span for it. And I used to try to be like, I'm gonna read. I just don't anymore. I have other, like, I play more video games. I listen to podcasts. Those are the things I do to relax usually. Bookmark. Oh, you're good. She was a teacher and gave the book. Oh, that's smart. I like that. Yes. You spelled what right? Collage. Oh, no, not a collage. A collage is kind of like, I mean, I guess technically it could be a collage bookmark. Because a collage is when you like take bits and pieces, often from like a magazine, it could be cards, and you make it into something else. So I guess it could be a collage. Could be collage. I think they probably forgot to bring me my receipt. But we want to play. I wish it was easier to know how much it was. What else, y'all? What's going on? Tell me your deepest, darkest secret. Right now. You have to. I made it back before the end of the stream. Oh, Mur, great to see you. Yes, we did just open your pack. Bill, yeah, we're waiting. I think they forgot to bring it to me, though. I paid, but I think I asked them to bring me a receipt, and they didn't. Your pack had this, which is actually a very good pull. It is a legendary, or I forget what that one means, but that's what we got. You can see it's kind of hollow. It's worth $4, which is more than most cards. Very nice. Very, very nice. And by the way, Adriana gifted $10, so that extra 7 spills over. If between now and when the printed check comes, someone else wants to gift another 8, we can open one more pack. We could do that. It's up to y'all. Anyways, so yeah, today's Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I've got therapy later today. I don't really have much going on this week, I don't think. Like, at all. Streaming, some video editing, 52. Okay, gotcha. We have a live tomorrow. Oh my gosh. Y'all, Adriana just did it. Adriana sent another $11 and said, let's do another pack. I'll throw those gas tanks out. Let's do it. I'm here for it. I am here for it, my friends. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Do you all leave tips when you do pick up orders? It depends. Usually. You're supposed to. Adriana for president. That's what I'm saying. Oh, I should ask. Adriana, while you're getting your gas tanks, we've got Cruella, Mickey, and Goofy. What'll it be? And Phoenix with another. Does that bring us over the line? We're getting there. All right, Goofy it is. We're what, like, say another 5-ish hundred, and we could do another pack on top of this? Just saying. These not only do you get packs, you're also really helping me out. Thank you very much, Adriana. I love you. I appreciate you. You know how far these gifts go for me. It really, really does. Thank you. Hello, Kate. How are you? All right, and also I can do it like this because I can see. We've got a cat. Ursula, not in Ursula form, which is so strange because I haven't seen The Little Mermaid in forever. I don't remember much about it, except for, look at these things. Aren't they neat? Wouldn't you say my collection is complete? All right. Adriana, this might be the one. This could be the one. You ready? We got a Captain Hook. Not bad. We got a Dinner Bell. Not bad. And a Moana. Make way. Make way. Moana, it's time you knew. The village of Montagny is all you need. And thank you, Mer, for that gift as well. Y'all are the best. Couldn't ask for a better group of people. I love you. Okay, I'm going to go in and ask for the printed check. If anyone steals my stuff, screenshot me, please. I don't know if you can see it. Maybe you can. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. Maybe they went on break and just forgot. Maybe they didn't. I don't know. I don't even see the server. Not even a hostess here. I do love this restaurant, but... Okay. I think I remember within $1 or so how much it was. So I think we can do it just It won't be exact. If anyone's like super close, we'll be good. All right. Hold on. Catch up on the chat here. Okay, hold on. Eat. Born in the Netherlands. Names we don't even dub the movie. We just watch the original language. That's fun. But Moana was a branded name. Ooh, interesting. All right, go ahead and guess. Go ahead and throw those guesses out. I have it within $1 amount. So if anyone is like close enough, we might have a couple winners here. What do we have before Mez? It was just the Mez and this drink because the Mez was a lot. Just these two things. It was the iced golden latte and the Mez plate were the two things. If anyone is like close enough, I might have multiple winners today is what I'm saying. All right. All right. Yes, USD. Oh, I matched with someone I'm doing it. All right. I'm going to say. Oh, wait, hold on. I'm being told to check something. Oh, so sweet. Okay. All right. Really quick. We'll get back to the check thing in just a second. All right. This is from an anonymous person. You know their name in the chat, but I think they want to be anonymous for now, which is totally fine. They are sick at home, and they are enjoying these card openings, and they sent $5 more for us to open one more pack. So this is in that person's honor. You know who you are. Throw some gas tanks out regardless. And before we open it, this person, you can just comment on the gift you sent. Which one do you want to open? Do you want to open the Cruella or do you want to open the Mickey? Either one. It's up to you. The choice is yours. The choice is yours. And while we're waiting for that message, I will say that the winners, oh my gosh, this app is something else sometimes. I'm just going to say there's probably 3 winners today because I remember it was somewhere in the realm of $51, including a tip. Which means that Lila, I will give it to. I will give it to Scarlett. These are people who are all within $1 or so. Lila, Scarlett. I'll give it to Sarah Wright because again, it might be plus or minus a few bucks. Scarlett, yeah, I think those are the people. Lila, Scarlett, Sarah, and that's it. The 3 of you win nothing. And don't think I'm going to lose. I can't believe this. I can't believe this. Yeah, hello. Really? On behalf of all 3 of them, a lawsuit? We just got another gift. We have now 2 packs to open. You're really going to waste... Fine. They can all... Bye. They can all have everything. Love you. Okay. Tip was 10. It was like 40-ish, and I took 10, I think. Something like that. Nothing and everything. Okay. Now, our sick friend, has given the okay for the Cruella pack. So we're going to open that. But before we do that, we're also going to open another. This is the last pack I bought today. Y'all have been insanely generous today. Adriana has gifted another $11. Let's do another pack with a hand heart emoji. Adriana, your pack will be the final one. Thank you so much. Throw some gas tanks out. Throw some gas tanks out for our sick friend as well for making this possible. They picked the Cruella pack. Huh? Great. It could be the big one. We're looking for the iconic Mickey and the iconic Minnie. They are golden cards. They're worth like $1,000 each. So, I love your shirt, by the way. Or any enchanted card. Those are worth quite a bit as well. We got Moana. We got, is it reversed for y'all too? Or is it flipped? Because for me, it's showing, I don't know. It's fine. Lost in the Woods. Hidden Cove. Beast Mirror. It's reversed. Can I switch it somehow? Okay, hold on. Can I do this? Boom. There we go. Beast Mirror. This is for you, my sick friend on the couch. Maid Marian. Dolores Madrigal. Stand Out. The Queen. Ooh, good one. Ooh. Maui's Place of Exile. Oh. Jafar from Aladdin. That's cool. All right. We only got a few more left. 2 more. Will this be Enchanted? Will this be the Mickey or Minnie? Moana. That's a good one. Make way, make way. All right, here we go. Here we go. What's the holo going to be? Variana. Not bad. Look at that. That's pretty. There we go. All right. Well, thank you, my sick friend on the couch. We will put those right in the binder. But before we end today, we have one more pack. This one is from Adriana, who has been very generous today, keeping these cards aflowing. And how much fun is it to chase? It's fun. It's a rush. All right, Adriana, here it is. Rapunzel. Udo. Tink. Hans and Franz. Rose Lantern. Tinkerbell. Hello, Ursula. Maybe we're going to pull an Ursula card. Elsa. Okay, here we go. Next one's rare. Anna. That's not bad. Anna, True Hearted. All right, 2 more. We got. Oh, got an Ariel. Not bad. A super rare Ariel. I don't know if I have this one actually. If I do, I don't remember it. Good. Thank you, Ursula. What's the last one going to be? What'll it be? It is. There. An Alice. A rare Alice. Not a bad card. A pretty decent pull. A pretty decent pull. Not bad at all. And the Ariel. Pretty good pack. That's good. We did okay today. Not bad at all. I'm going to see if, while I'm flipping through, if I can see. Because we got other Ariels. Just not that one. In fact, you know what? We'll look. I'll make sure. I'll make 100% sure we don't have that Ariel. Because I definitely want to know. What I need to do, and what I had been doing, is keeping track of all of them in one of my, like an app that you can like take quick pics of all the cards and it'll automatically like analyze them and keep track of your collection. But I have fallen far behind on that. So I need to do it. Ariel's one of my favorites. Well, there we go. There we go. Tinkerbell, Captain Hook. Okay, so I'm going to check and see about this Ariel card. Okay. Okay, so that's the one we just pulled. Got Ursula, Sea Witch. We got Under the Sea. That's not the Ariel card. We got a Flounder. Atlantica. Got an Ursula shell necklace. A lot of. Oh, yeah. Okay. We did pull this Ariel before, but I think only once. Only once. Wait. Yeah. Yeah. Which is really not that bad. Not bad. It's a pretty rare card. There's only really the ones that we're missing. I think we have most cards in the collect. Oh, here is the Ariel that we have that I also really like. Is this one. You can see that right there. I like that one a lot too. Ariel Sonic Warrior, but it's different than the collector one. At this point, I think we have most of the rares in the collection. We're just missing the enchanted variants of them, and of course the iconic Mickey and Minnie. And we're not pulling them because they're really rare. Here's another Ariel we have. There's like 3 different Ariels in this set. Maybe more. I don't know. Stitch. Oh yeah, I did pull. This was when I was not on stream. I pulled this Mickey Mouse, which is the non-iconic variant of the Mickey we're looking for. So that was also pretty good. But anyways, not bad. Thank you, Ursula. All right, everybody. that is it for me. Is it for you? You still got a whole day ahead of you, or a whole evening. You can do whatever you want with your life. I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do. Okay? Just know that I love you. I will be back tomorrow doing the same old thing, hanging out. You know what? Any ideas for tomorrow's food? Any restaurants that we go to that you know about that, like, oh, we should go there tomorrow? Shout it out. I'm always I never really know where I want to go most of the time, until I'm like on my way out of the apartment. So if you can think of anything, let me know. Listen to the thing. Oh, we're not there yet. Sushi, says Jens. Maybe sushi. I don't know. We'll see. Sushi does sound good. Okay, maybe we'll do sushi. Cool. Love y'all. See you tomorrow.